Welcome back again, rum lovers. It's me, Jamie here of Ready Set Rum. Now look at this guy.
What's up, Jamie?
All right.
I'm Sergio, aka Shakatiki, and I'm dressed like this because today we're going on a little trip to the islands and to the lovely state of Florida to try 3 different toasted coconut rums.
Yes. So, toasted coconut rums. It's not something you see on the market all too often. And I think today we might have the 3 best of the toasted coconut rum category. So we have Plantation's new Cut and Dry. Sergio somehow smuggled this thing back from Barbados, and today we are gonna try it.
I gotta give a little love to my friend Olivia from Louisville, Kentucky.
What?
She owns a tiki bar over there called The
nice.
Limbo, and she brought that back for me from Barbados.
Nice.
So she did the smuggling.
All right.
So
Thank you, Olivia.
Thank you, Bear.
And check out the Limbo, you said?
The Limbo, yes, The Limbo. It's a tiki bar in Louisville, Kentucky.
Nice. All right. If I ever get out there, I'm definitely gonna check that out. I love tiki bars, and the Limbo is one of those weird dance/sports that was actually invented in Trinidad and Tobago. And Angus Stewart has a bottle called the Limbo, man. I'll put a picture of that. I got it up on my body. I got like 2 different versions from way back in the 70s. Good stuff.
Let me tell you, it's a crazy place over there.
Yeah.
Highly recommend it.
Nice. All right, next up is Siesta Keys Toasted Coconut, all the way from the state of Florida, right? Just up the street, a couple miles, like 3-hour drive?
Yeah, Sarasota. I had the pleasure of going there and interviewing the owner of the distillery, and he told me the whole process of how they make it, but we'll get into that a little bit later.
Definitely, we'll get into that. And last but not least, I guess furthest from South Florida is Kula Toasted Coconut Rum, all the way from Hawaii. And we'll get into this one as well. This has a crazy bottle.
Never tried that one.
Yeah, but I'm just looking at this bottle and it's just like,
oh yeah,
it's crazy. It's like I'm paying for like 2 pounds of glass in this one. It's crazy.
Yeah, that top part is really heavy. You can knock somebody in the head with that.
Exactly. This is more of a weapon. This is a drink/weapon. All right. We won't advise any violence, but you know, it's like your home security system right there. All right, guys. So we are gonna get into this one. What do you want to start with? Cut and Dry?
You know what? Yeah, let's start with the Cut and Dry. Let's go to Barbados.
Okay. So first trip is to Barbados. So Cut and Dry. There's so much language on the back of this. This is from Plantation, and I don't know if you know about Plantation bottles. They are pretty. They have this thatch. They have like bright colors on the band and stuff like that. And it says Cut and Dry Coconut Rum Plantation, dry artisan coconut rum infused with natural coconut flesh. So the flesh that they're talking about is the dried coconuts. If your coconut if it's green, that's when you drink the water usually, right? But when it gets dried, that's where you get like coconut chips, coconut flakes from. So they use the dried coconuts, they take that out and they infuse it into the rum post distillation, right? On the back of it says, we try to make we were set to make a 100% natural coconut rum, sourcing our fruits from local farmers. 4 years of experiments later, we found the perfect formula, an exquisite marriage of 2 icons of the Caribbean culture. It offers a perfect ratio of 1 coconut per liter of rum. Quite a challenging recipe when you think a coconut tree only yields about 45 fruits each year. Coconuts picked fully ripe, then cut into small chunks and left to dry gently to preserve the most concentrated flavors, then infused into Barbados rum. Now you know why we call it Cut and Dry. Alright.
And I heard that gentleman, one of the guys that they get the coconuts from, he's a legendary coconut grower out there.
Right.
And that there's only 5,000 bottles available.
Yes.
And you're only able to get it in Barbados. It's not available in the United States for sale. So you can only get it if somebody brings it to you, or you're going to grab it over there yourself.
That is true. So when we were at FRS Miami Takeover, we met with the guys there at Plantation, and they did say that, you know, just with the amount of production of coconuts that they can get, they just cannot afford to ship it anywhere because they only got about 5,000 bottles.
Yeah.
They're hoping that within the next 5 years or so, you know, they could get enough bottles together that they could export right? But for now, no exploitation. You know, sorry to say, but that's just what it is. So we're gonna start with the cut and dry. As you can see, we lined out the spirits here based on color.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the cut and dry, which is the darkest. Then we have the Siesta key, which is kind of light, and then the toasted coconut from Kula. All right, Kula Hawaii. All right. So let's get to trying.
Let's go.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers. Coconut.
Ooh, smells so coconutty.
It smells like. It smells just like dried. You know those. You get like a coconut snack, like with the dried coconut flakes.
Oh yeah, it's all coconut, man, and it tastes so good.
Yeah,
it is sweet, so coconutty. I mean, it's
yeah. Honestly, like it's sweet, but it's not that sweet. Like once it gets past your palate,
yeah,
it's kind of dry on your palate, which was surprising. I thought it'd have been more sugary, but definitely not.
If it was a little warmer today out here and I had a pool, I'd probably finish that whole bottle by myself out there.
Honestly, some ice, and I'm good to go.
I like it just like this.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to dilute it.
You know, no man, I don't know. Like on a hot day you outside, if you don't do a little dilution,
that's the party, baby.
Oh boy, I'm going down fast.
Yeah. Down for the count.
Yeah, but definitely, I'm surprised because honestly, I was expecting more. I was expecting more sugar. I was expecting something else, but really and truly, it's just so much coconut flavor up front, and then you get the rum flavor on the back, and it's dry. It's not. It's literally dry. They say cut and dry, and they were talking about drying the coconut fruit. Yeah. But this is just a dry rum. Oh yeah. With coconut on the front. Really good stuff.
It's almost like 2 drinks in one.
You're right. Definitely right about that one. And guys, one thing: coconut water and coconut flesh is 2 different things. Like the flavor profiles is 2 different things, especially fresh coconut water compared to like the actual chunks that you get in there, right? So some of those canned coconut waters that they sell with the little chunks in there, it might be closer to this than fresh coconut water that you get from the fresh fruit off the tree, right? But this was definitely a good one. All right, let's move on to Siesta Key. So we flew to Barbados, and we're flying back to Florida.
Now we're driving up to Sarasota.
We're driving up to Sarasota.
Now I had the pleasure of visiting this distillery, and I spoke to the owner about it, and he told me how the process is, and it sounds very similar to the process they use for the cut and dry from
Barbados
Plantation.
Yeah,
and he told me a funny story about it, that when they had the waste done, you know, they throw it out on the back, and there was a raccoon that would come and eat it. But the raccoon would get drunk, and he'd get drunk, but he'd get grumpy. Yeah. And, you know, people were like, hey, get away. And the raccoon wanted to fight people. You know?
Angry drunk.
It was crazy. But eventually they found a farmer, so now they sell the waste to a farmer who uses it in his chicken farm. So the chickens
get drunk.
Get drunk and produce
eggs.
Maybe I gotta find out who makes where those eggs come from, because I gotta go get some of those, you know, coconut rum infused eggs.
Maybe drunk chickens make more eggs. Instead of making like 10 eggs,
it sounds like 20 eggs. Like drunk people, they make more kids too, you know.
Exactly, that's true. Exactly. Oh man.
All right, so
Siesta Key Toasted Coconut.
Yeah, if you're in the Florida area and Sarasota and you've never been, you get a chance to go check out Siesta Key. It's a fun little tour they give you there.
It's a free tour.
Yeah, free tour. Yeah,
free tour.
So they got samples Florida, and everything. Yeah,
you go over to Siesta Key over in Sarasota, get a free tour, get free samples, and get a free, you know, experience, a great tourist experience in Sarasota.
Super cool people.
I'm definitely gonna head up there. I love visiting distilleries close by. With a story like that, you know, maybe I can meet the raccoon, shake his hand, get an autograph.
He might bite you.
All right, let's get it. Cheers.
Let's check it out here. Oh, it doesn't smell anywhere near it.
It is not as strong in flavor as the Barbados.
You already tasted it?
No, I just smelled it.
I don't know if my nose is clogged, but I can't smell anything.
No, it's very light. I smell something, but man, it's light.
All right, let's
taste. Woo!
That's smooth.
It's smooth. It's a lot sweeter. So this was 40%, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the cut and dry is 40% from Barbados, right?
I think that one's also 40.
And then Siesta Key No, it's actually 35 proof.
Oh, 35. Okay.
Okay, so it's 35 proof. So it's a little less. It's a little small, young. Because I was like, it's so smooth. It's sweet on the palate.
Yeah.
It's sweet. I get the coconuts, but I also get almost like a cinnamon flavor. There's some sort of sweet velvety flavor.
Yeah, something in there. Now, in the tour, they say that they don't use any additives or anything. It's just the infused coconut in there. So I don't know. I'm getting, honestly, like there's a lot of flavor complexities. I'm getting almost like a chocolate flavor on the back end. Like there's a slight dark chocolate kind of. I'm getting that.
Yeah, you're getting it, right?
Yeah.
There's a smooth chocolate flavor on the back there. So it says, finally, a coconut rum that doesn't taste like suntan lotion. We infuse real toasted coconuts to handcraft Siesta Keys toasted coconut rum. Then we bottle it at a high enough proof to know you are drinking rum. We never use artificial or liquid flavoring. You can taste the difference. You may see natural coconuts and coconut oils in our bottle. We like it. We call it flavor. Okay, so they say that there may be some settlings and stuff in the
Watch
bottle.
out, it's a little open. It might fall out.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, now let's move it around. See if we see anything in there.
So I don't really see anything. You see anything in the bottom there?
Let's put it to the light. No, I'm not seeing anything.
No, I don't see anything settling.
I don't see nothing, but doesn't mean it's not in there.
Right, but definitely it is. I get coconut flavor, but I also get a bitter chocolate note on the background there.
Yeah.
Which is surprising. I'm surprising that it wasn't strong on the nose.
Yeah, especially the nose. I'm surprised the difference between the cut and dry and this one.
The thing about it is that there's a lot of things that could happen in the aging and maturation of a rum, right? One thing, Barbados, it's in the tropics, it's way down there, and it is literally 75 degrees and upwards all year round. There's no day that's below 75. A typical day is probably like 84, right? So think about it, 84 degrees is 90% of the days in Barbados. So the heat, while Florida does have probably like 6 months, like 6 months or even 9 months, that's high, that's pretty high too. But Sarasota is a bit further up, it's a little cooler.
Yeah, they are cooler up
there.
It's
way cooler than to say, Barbados.
Actually, I got some friends that live there. It gets downright cold as hell up there.
So that also affects how much the infusion of the coconut is in there. Because some companies actually pick what time of year they want to infuse based on how much flavor they want in there. So one, it's a lower proof. Two, it's in a colder climate, so that could attribute to some of the lesser coconut flavors, right, that we're getting, and and also the reduction in the color, right? Because Plantation didn't really say if they aged any, right? Yeah. But putting something coconut doesn't really give you such a dark color. So it's either they're coloring this bad boy or they're aging for some time, but they did not say how long.
Yeah, it could be combined with some of their aged rum, maybe like a 3-year or something.
So Plantation, please give up that secret. I'm gonna add it in the comments once we find out on why this thing is taking so long. So,
I got a show for you right there. Plantation Secrets Exposed on the next Ready, Set, Rum.
That's the next episode. That's the next episode, right? I don't know who we're gonna bribe to get some secrets on.
Have you ever taken a trip down to Barbados?
I have not. So funny enough,
one
of my previous co-hosts,
we gotta go do a trip down there and do a Ready, Set, Rum from Barbados.
I definitely want to do it. So one of my previous co-hosts, Moya, she used to work for Mount Gay. Okay. And sadly, while she was there, I was so busy, school, work, wife, everything. Like I just did not get to go while she was there. Yeah. But I'm definitely gonna plan a trip. We definitely gotta plan a trip.
For sure, let's go. So I mean, it's not too far away.
No, a couple $100 we'll get there.
Yeah.
All right, good stuff.
Good chance I might be going in July.
What is that?
Throwing it out there.
There is a smooth. Is it cinnamon? There's something else in there. There's like, you get coconut, but then you get like a vanilla, and then you get like a bit of chocolate. There's some good notes on there. But it's definitely not a straight coconut.
Yeah,
bomb,
the cut and dry is coconut in your face. Like, there you go, coconut.
Yeah. Cut and dry, you literally you basically just bit a piece of coconut and drank some rum. That's exactly what cut and dry is, right? You just chomping on some coconut. It's like, all right, let me drink some rum on that.
Some coconut jerky.
Exactly.
Dry coconut.
Exactly. That's kind of what it is. All right.
You know what they say? Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes they don't. All right.
You're right. All right, so now we're flying all the way to Hawaii. So
Hawaii.
this bottle is crazy, man.
Got my Polynesian beads.
Oh, he's ready. He's ready. He is with me. He got all the island vibes going on. I gotta get some of these kind of shirts and stuff. All right, so the box says KULA. At Hawaiian Sea Spirits, we take great pride in producing artisan Pacific spirits that embody every essence of the tropical island. Kula Toasted Coconut Rum is distilled from natural sugarcane and blended with deep ocean water for a taste so unique. We could not wait to share it with you, Maloa. Okay, so this has, is this a deep ocean water? So is it like salt water we got in here?
Deep ocean water.
That's what they
say.
made
with ocean water. Okay.
All right. So this is distilled and bottled in Kula, Maui, Hawaii. All right.
From
so
Maui.
We're going to Maui. Or in this one, it has caramel color. All right. So they color this to get this, right?
This is the lightest one,
and this is the lightest one. So, which is kind of strange to me, but they did say the coloring was just for color consistency. Rum with natural flavors, 35 proof. All right, so another 35 proof one. So Plantation was the only one that was hitting you out the
no,
gate.
35 proof or 35%?
Sorry, 35%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry,
all right.
70 proof.
70
right?
proof.
It's not juice we're drinking here, right? We're drinking rum. So 35%.
I was gonna say, man.
All right, so we got 35% KULA. We got 35% Siesta Key and 40% Plantation. All right, so let's get into this one.
Let's check it out.
All right, cheers. Let's get on the nose.
I smell the coconut.
I smell the coconut, and it's more than the Siesta Key.
Oh yeah,
it's
in between.
Yeah, it's between.
I'd say is smell wise, it's number 2.
Exactly. So number 1, number 2, number 3. So more on the nose, and again, this is come from a tropical. It's pretty tropical. It's a tropical island basically.
Who,
right?
Hawaii? Yeah.
Hawaii, exactly. It's tropical.
As heck,
it's tropical. It's hot.
Yeah.
You know, so definitely more flavor from the coconut.
But they're funky over there in Hawaii because, believe it or not, between all the islands, they have all the different climates, almost all different climates. Because there's some peaks that are so high that they got snow all year round.
Right.
And they got rainforest. They got everything. It's an amazing place.
I definitely want to visit it because every island seems different. I've seen a couple tours over there, and man, it is, you know. It's one of those places that you just gotta go. You just gotta go see.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to Barbados first. Though.
Barbados first. All right. Barbados. We're gonna go Barbados, Jamaica. I don't know what else is on your list of the Caribbean.
Oh my God, I want to go to all of them.
Man, you know,
being Cuban, I really want to go back to Cuba. You know, and experience some of the rum over there. You know.
I definitely know. Honestly, like that's the thing. Like I'm wondering, like I want to do a tour, and I met some of these. I met some ladies at the Miami Rum Congress.
Yes.
Where they were doing tours.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I got the little buttons and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I like the one that says "Que hola."
What does that mean?
That means that what's up.
Oh, cool. So
"Que hola, Sere." What's up, bro?
All right. So I gotta learn my Spanish. I gotta up my Spanish game.
Oh, not your Spanish game, your Cuban game.
My Cuban game.
Because the Cuban lingo is different than just regular Spanish lingo.
That is true. So
just like if you go to Puerto Rico, a little different over there too. You know, they say "Oye, pana" and stuff like that. So
so this is gonna be my Cuban Latin America, you know, guide to learn the language and the lingo. All right, but we're gonna go to Hawaii on this one, to Maui, and let's get. We already said the nose was good.
We're in the jet plane. We're there. Let's do it. Yeah, coconut for sure.
I get coconut flavor, and it's only coconut flavor, similar to the cut and dry, but it's lighter than the cut and dry.
Yeah, it's not as robust.
Yeah, and then the rum flavor behind it.
It's very smooth.
It's very smooth, and it's pretty prominent. It's like you taste the alcohol, you taste the rum, you taste the coconut. Again, very
balanced.
Very balanced.
Yeah.
Very balanced. It's not like this. It's like you get hit with a coconut in your face, right?
You get smacked.
You get smacked. You get smacked with coconut, right? And then you taste that rum behind there. This one, a bit smoother. A bit smoother. Less coconut flavor, but still balanced. Like this is really, and I feel like it's what to say. Is it that it's more sophisticated? Like what would you say?
Sophisticated. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, it's a bit more sophisticated. It's less in your face with the rum. Like this is definitely something that it's a real rum lovers type of like, you get everything in there, man. That,
Oh yeah.
for a cocktail, this is gonna be crazy. Like anything you have with a coconut flavor cocktail, you get so much coconut flavor. You don't need anything else. Like, you know, usually they put like the coconut cream, the Coco Lopez and stuff. Like you can legit get almost like a Coco Lopez flavor.
Yeah.
Without using it, so you could get a drink
that might be interesting.
Exactly.
Making a drink like that.
Like you could get a drink that usually has Coco Lopez without using any Coco Lopez. So you don't even have to get it white. You could have it any color you want. You avoid that creamy base. You know.
This one, you know what? I actually wish was just a tad sweeter.
Really?
I think it was just a tad sweet. I'm cute, man. I got a sweet tooth from hell, man.
I got
I got a hell of a sweet tooth. But if it was just a tad sweeter, it would really.
So, from all three, I don't feel like this one had some odd flavors, odd flavor, like different flavors from coconut, right?
Yeah.
But none of them really tasted sweet.
Yeah.
Like the sweetness on this one was more like coconut.
Yeah.
Coconut
Well, I
sweet.
thought the sweetness was Siesta Key for sure.
Yeah, and even if Siesta Key was the sweetest, but then like it had so much other flavors. There's like some kind of vanilla flavor to it.
More complex.
There's a more complexity to it. It just did not seem like straight coconut. But definitely none of them really tasted sweet, as if like these guys add like 20 grams of sugar in there.
Yeah.
You know, maybe there's like 5 grams or so, but nothing crazy.
I mean, it says no unnatural flavors. When sugar is natural, right?
Well, exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what they would say. But honestly, like, none of them are drinking sweet. None of them are like syrupy.
Yeah.
You know,
no. They're not syrupy.
Yeah, like none of that.
You're not like drinking. You're like, ugh.
Yeah.
You know, like, ugh.
Yeah, no,
This
they're
is
not
like
like
cough syrup or nothing like that.
Exactly.
No. I like all
They're all
three of
pretty dry.
them.
Yeah.
They all three have their attributes about them that make them very unique and very interesting.
Yeah.
For me though, Cut and Dry is number one.
Yeah. The Cut and Dry, by far, it's number one. And it could just, like, to me, like, there's just so much coconut flavor on there.
There is.
So much for it. You just
like you said, it's like you get hit by a coconut.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, there's no doubt about it.
Like, yeah, there's no confusion. You taste this one, there's no confusion on what you just drank. This is toasted coconut rum. Siesta Key. Get the coconut, but there's a lot of other.
Let me get a little more of that Siesta Key. I'm kind of in between Siesta Key and then just a little bit though, because I gotta go home.
You keep saying that.
All right, that's it. Yeah, don't smell. That's crazy how it doesn't smell, but it has the flavor in there.
It's very light. I don't know. Like, it takes a while to wake up. You know what? I'm getting a bit more nose on it now.
Okay.
I just sat there.
Well, mine didn't sit. It's in my stomach.
All right. Smell mine. How's that smell? Aren't you getting it now?
Oh yeah,
exactly.
I'm getting it a little bit there.
And mine's just sitting right here behind there. I know you're getting more. So it takes a while for it to open up. And that's the thing. One thing that I've learned, like talking to different distillers and stuff, is that sometimes if you just cast and you bottle, if it doesn't sit long enough, some of the flavors don't get to evolve, right? So that's why some people, when they even do white rums, they would sit it in a vat for like 3 months, 6 months. Okay. And it's in a steel vat. There's nothing really happening. There's no interaction with wood or anything.
Nothing affecting it.
But it's just open air, and the rum and the components of the rum is getting to meld and getting to develop, right? And that's all it is. And that really helps take off some of the sting. It helps develop some of the noses and stuff like that. I don't know the chemistry behind it, but that's what I've been told. And honestly, you could see it. We opened this, we didn't get any nose at all.
No, at all.
Right?
And now we're getting a little bit.
5 minutes later, I'm getting way more nose.
A little bit, yeah.
So,
well, we're rum drinkers. We're not chemists.
Exactly. We're here to drink, right?
There's no science in this show.
All right. So far, all great rums. Siesta Key, way more chocolate. It's getting more chocolatey.
Yeah.
It's getting more chocolatey.
Like, I have to say, Siesta Key is definitely not my number 2.
To me, I'm honestly not sure, because
actually, you know what? I might not even know. Let me get a little bit of this guy really quick.
But this is your number one. You already know it's your number one.
It is my number one, but let me see now. I mean, just a little bit. That's good.
All right.
Just
So for me, Cut and Dry is definitely my number one. Siesta Key and Kula,
for sure.
It's kind of in between for me. Honestly, Kula has just straight coconut flavor. and the longer the Siesta key sit, the more chocolatey it gets.
Okay.
You know, so it's like, do I want chocolate rum or do I want coconut rum? Like, you know, Siesta key is kind of evolving differently for me. So for me, cut and dry, the Kula, then the Siesta key, they're all great, but the Siesta key just has other flavors there that isn't just coconut, you know. And for coconut rum, I just want coconut, you know. So that's my take on it.
All right, cool.
All right, so all right, guys, ready, set, rum. We took you around the world, right? 3 rums at a time. Thanks to my guy Sergio over here. Yeah, yeah, nice.